Friends, we'll start with exercise 7.1. Already I have given the introduction. So find the distance between the following pair of points in that. So I'll solve this. The other two you need to solve. See. So I'll call this as A minus 5 comma 7 and this as B minus 1 comma 3. I need to find the distance. What is the distance formula then? AB is equal to square root of x2 square minus x1 square plus y2 square minus y1 square. Suppose this is x1 y1 x2 y2. Then if I apply the formula, what is x2? Minus 1 minus of minus 5 is nothing but plus 5 whole square plus 3 minus 7 whole square. Minus 1 minus 1 minus of minus 5 means plus 5, that is whole square. 3 minus 7 whole square. See, now what we can write? Minus 1 plus 5 is nothing but 4. 4 square plus 3 minus 7 is nothing but minus 4 whole square. So 4 square is nothing but 16. Minus 4 square is nothing but 16. 16 plus 6, 16, 32. So we can write this as 4 into 8 or else 2 root 8. Or else we can write this as weight. 16 to the 32. So if I bring this out, that will be 4 root 2 units. So this is the distance between AB. So AB is equal to 4 root 2 units. So please note this down. So this first and third will be your homework. Please note this down. So next, second question. Find the distance between 0, 0 and 36, 15. And after that one more question, sub question is given. Can you find the distance between two towns A and B as discussed in section 7.2? So first we'll solve the first part. What is it? We need to let this and this point be let A be 0, 0 and B be 36, 15. What we need to do? We need to find the distance. What is the distance formula? This is the distance formula. So AB is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay. Now, what is x2 here? Say if I consider this as x1 y1, this as x2 y2, this is x2, this is x1. So x2 is 36 minus x1 is 0 whole square plus y2 is 15 minus 0 whole square, 36 square plus 15 square. 36 square is nothing but 1296. Just solve it, you will get 15 square is nothing but 225. 36 into 36. 6 6 are 36, carry 3. 6 3 is 18 plus 3 21. Plus 3 6 are 18, carry 1. 3 3 is 9 plus 1 10. So 6 9 2 1. So 15 square 225. 6 plus 5 11, carry 2. 3 plus 9 12, carry 1. 3 plus 2 5. So answer is 1521. Again 1521 is the square of 37. Let's just verify. Not 37. 39, 9 9s are 81, carry 8, 9 3s are 27 plus 8, 35, 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9 to 11, 1 5 plus 7, 12, carry 1, 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 3 5, that is 1 5 to 1. This can be written as 39 square. The square and square root will get cancelled. Distance is 39 units. So the question is, if I don't know what it is, see, I knew 39 square was 1521. If I don't know, what should I do? So in that case, what you need to do, you need to follow your basics. Okay, what is that basic? 1 5 2 1. Okay, so start with the basic prime numbers. Is it divisible by 2? No. Next, try with 3. 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 5 8, 8 plus 1 9. So 3 multiple, continue with 3. 3 5s are 15, 0, 3 7s are 21. Next, 5 plus 7 12. Again 3 multiple, continue with 3. So we should do this factorization with the prime numbers. 3 1s are 3, 2 left 20, 3 6 are 18. After that, 2 left, 3 9s are 27. Next, 1 plus 6 7, 7 plus 9 16, which is not a multiple of 3. We shall not continue with that one. Even it is not a 5 multiple, we should check with the 7. 7 2s are 14, again 2 left 29. So it is not a 7 multiple, it is not a 8 multiple, it is not a 9 multiple, because 9 plus 6 15, it is 16. 16 is not a 9 multiple. Again it is not going to be divisible by 10. Even it is not at 11 multiple. See, 9 plus 1 10, 10 minus 6 4. So it is not 11 multiple. So again we should, next prime number is, so sorry, after 7 you should go to 11. 8, 9 and 10 are not a prime number. 11 is a prime number, just we need to check with that one. 12 is not a prime number, again we should go to 13. Is 13 a prime number? Yes, which we'll check with the 13. Okay. 13 1s are 13, 13 3s are 13 1s are 13, 3 left 39, 13 3s are 39. Okay. Next, so what we can write this as 3 into 3, 13 into 13. So or else we can write it as 3 square into 13 square. So here if we continue with this, square root of 3 square into 13 square. This square and this square root will get cancelled. So answer is root 39. So this is other way. Okay, please note this down. So this is not 3, this is 39 units. One more part I forgot to answer. Can you find the distance between the two towns A and B as discussed in section 7.2? Yes, you can find. See, if 2 points are there, if you know the coordinates, it may be any point and anywhere on the Cartesian coordinate plane. What you can do, if you know the coordinates, using distance formula, you can easily calculate the distance between any 2 points on the coordinate system, coordinate plane. So please note this down. This is 39 units. Either if you know directly, you can do this. If you don't know, in that case, you should follow this procedure and you can solve it. Okay, but the basic thing is, you need to start with the least prime numbers and you should continue with the prime numbers. And see, I started with 3, then I started checking for other prime numbers and I got 13 as the prime number which divides that particular number. So we should get the numbers in pairs so that we can make them as square. So same thing I did. That is the logic. So please note this down. So third question, determine if the points 1, 5, 2, 3 and minus 2, minus 11 are collinear. We need to check. So how will we check? Suppose if I take, let A be 1, 5, B be 2, 3, we should take it in order, and C be minus 2, minus 11. So if I want to say these 3 points are there in the collinear, so we should follow the equation AB plus BC should be equal to AC, or else AC plus BC should be equal to AB. So either of case you should follow. So first we will verify for the AB plus BC is equal to AC. Fine. Next, what is AB? So we are considering this point, these 2 points. So AB is equal to square root of, so you need to write that formula. I am not going to write directly, I will substitute it. Okay. So what you are going to do, you are going to write, say AB is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So even I'll write it, you will not write, I will not write, I know. x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. In this I call it as x1 y1, this will be x2 y2. So what is x2? 2 minus 1 whole square plus 3 minus 5 whole square. This is y2 y1. Okay. Next what I'll get? So 2 minus 1 whole square is nothing but 1 square. 3 minus 5 is minus 2 whole square, which is equal to 1 plus 4. Minus 2 square is nothing but 4, which is equal to root 5. So here BC is equal to square root of, so same, if I call it as x1 y1, this is x2 y2. So same, if I apply the formula, x2 minus x1 means minus 2 minus 2 whole square plus minus 11 minus 3 whole square, minus 11 minus 3 whole square, minus 2 minus 2, x2 minus x1, minus 11 minus 3, y2 minus y1. So which is equal to minus 2 minus 4 is nothing, minus 4 whole square plus minus 11 minus 3 is nothing but minus 14 whole square. Fine. Minus 4 whole square is nothing but 16 plus 14 square is nothing but 196, which is equal to 16 plus 196. Give 4 to it, it will become 200. So what left? 12, 212. Square root of 212. Is it so? See, 196 was there. To become 200, I need 4. I will borrow 4 from it. It will become 200. So if you remove 4 from it, it will become 12. So it is 212. So 212 can be written as, so you do it. Wait, later we'll convert it based on our requirement. So next, AC. This AC, square root of minus 2 minus 1 whole square plus minus 11 minus 5 whole square. Okay. Minus 2 minus 1 is nothing but minus 3 whole square. Minus 11 minus 5 is minus 16 square, which is equal to 9. 16 square is nothing but 256, which is equal to root of 9 plus 256 is nothing but, I need 4 to become 260, 265. It's okay. So according to this, it should become AB plus BC is equal to AC. Okay. What is AB here? Root 5 plus root 212, which is not equal to root of 265. So the given point, therefore the given points are non-collinear. The given points are non-collinear. So determine if the points are collinear. We verified it using the distance formula. So AB plus BC is not equal to AC. If it had fulfilled the condition that AB plus BC is equal to AC, see what does it mean? So if AC is a line and B is point somewhere in between A and C, so if I call it as a collinear, if a point B is there on the line, means what should I say? AB plus BC should be equal to AC logically. Okay, geometrically AB, this distance plus this distance should be equal to AC, but that is not the same case here. So that is the reason we termed it as the given points are non-collinear. Please note this term. Next, fourth question, check whether 5 comma minus 2, 2 comma 3, minus 2 comma minus 11 are the vertices of an isosceles triangle. So what is an isosceles triangle? Suppose if I take this as a triangle, okay, if I call this as ABC, either AB should be equal to AC or BC should be equal to AC. Any two sides of a triangle, if they are equal, we call them as isosceles triangle. So let A be 5 comma minus 2 and B be 2 comma 3 and C be minus 2 comma minus 11. Okay, so what we need to do next, we need to find the distance AB, BC and AC. We need to find those lengths using the distance formula. After that, if any of the two sides are equal, then we can conclude it as isosceles triangle. If any of the two sides are not equal, then we call it as a scalene triangle. If all the sides are equal, we call it as a equilateral triangle. So we will start here. So what is A? 5 comma minus 2, B 2 comma 3, C minus 2 comma minus 11. So to find the distance, AB is equal to square root of, directly I'll apply the formula. So 2 comma minus 5 whole square. So next 3 minus of minus 2 is nothing but plus 2 whole square. 2 minus 5 whole square. 3 minus of minus 2 is nothing but plus 2 whole square. So 2 minus 5 is nothing but minus 3 whole square, plus 3 plus 2 is nothing but 5 whole square, which is equal to minus 3 whole square is 9, 5 whole square is 25, which is equal to root of 25 plus 9, 34. 34 units. This is AB. Fine. Next, BC. So we are talking about this. Fine. What is BC? Again square root of minus 2 minus 2 whole square, minus 2 x2 minus x1, minus 2 whole square, plus minus 11 minus 3 whole square. Already I explained you how to consider the coordinates and how to apply the distance formula. So in every problem, if I keep on explaining, the video will become lengthier. That is the reason I am not explaining, but you should follow the basic procedure. You should write the formula and you should apply it, then only, so errors will be less. Or else, so we are humans, we commit mistakes. That is the reason, go by the procedure. So to lengthen the to lessen the duration of the video, I am doing this. Okay, don't do this, don't continue with the same kind of shortcuts. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to apply the formula, then you need to substitute the values. Okay, so here where we are, see, we are finding the length of BC. So minus 2 is nothing but minus 4 whole square. Minus 11 minus 3 is nothing but minus 14 whole square. So minus 4 whole square is nothing but 16, plus 14 whole square minus 14 whole square is nothing but 196. So if we add 6 plus 6, 12, or else what is the best method? Give 4 to it, 200, 212. Yes. If we give 4 to it, it will become 200. 12 is left, 212 units. Next, CA or AC is equal to, so this is BC. AC is equal to, what we can write, minus 2 minus 5 whole square, square root of minus 2 minus 5 whole square plus minus 11 minus 2 whole square. Minus 11 minus 2, sorry, minus 11, minus of minus 2 is nothing but plus 2. Minus 11 minus of minus 2 is nothing but plus 2 whole square. This is minus 2 minus 5 whole square. See what I can write. Minus 2 minus 5 is nothing but minus 7 square. Plus minus 11 plus 2 is nothing but minus 9 whole square. What I can write? 49 plus 81. So did I make any mistake here? 2 minus 5 right. 3 plus 2 right. So 50, 130. 130 units. Minus 2 minus 5 correct. Minus 11 plus 2 correct. So AB is not equal to BC, is not equal to AC. So it is not an isosceles. The given vertices, are not of isosceles triangle. So please note this down. So dear students, see the vertices that I have taken where for this third question vertices I have considered. The procedure remains the same. What you are going to do? Again, you are going to solve the question which is given in the book. So according to that, if you solve it, just let me know what answer you get. But for this vertices, these are not going to form a isosceles triangle. So please note this down, and you are going to solve fourth question. Thank you. So fifth question. In a classroom, 4 friends are seated at the points A, B, C and D. As shown in figure, Champa and Chameli walks into the class, and they are mathematics students. And after observing for a few minutes, Champa asks Chameli, "Don't you think ABCD is a square? Don't you think ABCD is a square?" Chameli disagrees using distance formula. So after that, we need to find which one is correct, whether Chameli is correct or Champa is correct. So what did Chameli did? What did Chameli do? She used the distance formula to verify. What we are going to do? We follow. Wait, please. Sorry. So Chameli used distance formula to cross verify it. So what we are going to do? So we are going to use the same distance formula. To use the distance formula, we should know the coordinates of all the points. If we know the coordinates, we can use C. We will find all the distance AB, BC and CD and DA. After that, if all the sides are equal, then we call it as a rhombus. Even after that, we will find the diagonals AC and BD. If they are equal, then we conclude that rhombus is a square. Okay. Now, so first we need to find the coordinates for A. So in X, we'll write the coordinate of x-axis first, then we'll write y-axis. So 3, 4, 3, 4. So this is the coordinate for A. So next B. First we need to write the x coordinate, that is 6. 6. Next, the y coordinate is 1, 6, 6, sorry, this is 6, 6, and this is 1. Okay, next, C, 9, and this distance 4, 9 comma 4, 9, this the x distance is 9 and y distance is 4. This will get here. So next D, 6, and y coordinate 7. So this is going to form a quadrilateral, and we need to check whether that quadrilateral is square or not. We know what is the property of a square. The property of a square is all the sides will be equal and then diagonals will be equal. So what you are going to do, so I will assign a task for you. Already I have given the coordinates. Find AB, BC, CD and DA. So if they are equal, you are going to conclude it as a rhombus. If, and you after that you need to find AC, this diagonal AC. You need to find this diagonal AC, and you need to find this diagonal BD. So you need to find AC and BD. So at last you need to verify whether AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA or not. And after that you need to verify AC is equal to BD or not. If all these are equal, see, if it satisfies the first condition, so first condition is this: AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA, and the second condition is diagonal should be equal. So if it satisfies the condition, then Gemelli is correct. If it does not satisfy the condition, then Champa is correct. Okay, so you are going to do it. That will be your homework part. So already I have set the ground for you. I have given all the details. Only you need to apply the distance formula, and you need to find the lengths of all the sides of a quadrilateral, and even you need to find the length of a diagonals. After finding the length of a diagonal, if the diagonals are equal, and after finding the length of sides, so if those sides all the lengths are equal, then you are going to conclude the given points are going to form a square. Okay, and you are going to say Gemelli is correct. Okay, thank you.